Hey everyone, welcome back with another session of history. So we will continue the same chapter that we have started the last day, that is when, where and how. Now, as in the previous session, we have discussed that history has been divided into three time periods, that is prehistory, proto-history and history. Today we will discuss about how history has been divided into different periods in the context of India. So, in the context of India, history has been divided into three periods. First, that is ancient period, second, medieval period, and the last one is the modern period. So, these are the three time periods in the context of India, how history has been divided. Okay, so let's discuss them one by one. First we have, that is the ancient India. Now this period starts basically with the beginning of the human civilization and lasts till the post-Gupta period. So we can say it starts from the prehistoric period and it ended around 700 AD. So it started with the prehistoric period and ended around 700 AD. So in this ancient period, everything comes up, that is the Paleolithic period, the Mesolithic period, the Neolithic period, and further how Mauryan Empire evolved and lasted, and till Gupta dynasty evolved and ended. So basically, ancient period covers the prehistoric period till 700 AD. Okay. Next we have, that is the medieval period. Now the medieval period covers the Delhi Sultanate, Mughals and other contemporary rulers. So in the medieval period we come to know about the different dynasties, how they flourished one after another during the Delhi Sultanate period. Now under these dynasties there comes the Slave dynasty, the Khilji dynasty, the Tughlaq dynasty, the Sayyid dynasty and the Lodi dynasties. And also along with all these dynasties we have the great Mughals. So under the Mughals we have the great Mughals and the later Mughals. So we can term this period under these contemporary rulers and the Delhi Sultanate and Mughals. Okay. Next we have, that is the modern period. Now the modern period begins from the decline of the Mughal Empire. That is when the Mughals started to decline, that is the later Mughals, when they were not so powerful in India. So this period starts from there. Okay, and it coincides with the advent of the British in India. So basically this modern period starts with the advent of British in India, when they came in India. Now the modern period lasts till India gained independence in the year 1947. So we can say that the modern period starts from 1857 AD. That is 1857 is that was the time when the first war of Indian independence started. Alright, so from that time till now it comes under modern period. Okay. So next we have the dates in history. Now the dates acts as a landmark. Okay, dates act as a landmark. They help in maintaining proper records of the past. Now the term circa, or we can say CA in short form, is generally used in historical writings when the dates of events are not known for sure and have been approximately mentioned. That means, so when the dates of events were not sure, so basically the historians, they use this term circa, that is CA. Okay, so these events are referred in the form of BCE and CE. Now this BC stands for the before common era and CE refers to common era. So previously we used to tell them as BC and AD. So BC termed as before Christ, so we can term it as the before common era now, and AD we term it as the Anno Domini, or we used to say after death. Okay, so that AD has changed to CE, that is the common era. Alright, next we have, that is the role of geography. Now, India is a land of diversity in all manners. So from culture, economy, and even the landscape of India has diverse elements, all on one landmass. So geographically, the Indian subcontinent is very diverse. There are huge mountains, hot and cold deserts, forests, fertile river, valleys, plateaus, and coastal areas. Okay, so the wide range of physical features of India makes the country a complete geographical study. Now, these physical features greatly influence the history of India. Alright, and they also influence the customs and traditions of our country. Now, for example, if we see the physical features, suppose the people who lives in the mountain areas, their lifestyles are different, their dressings are different, their foods are different, and the people who live in the plain areas like us, our lifestyle is also different, foods are different, our dressings are different. The same way, if we move into the desert areas, there the people there also, their lifestyle is different, food, culture, everything is different, but we are all same, and what, we are all on one landmass. Okay, so if we see, the Indo-Gangetic plain are the most fertile of India. Now, why these are the most fertile region in India? They are watered by three rivers, that is the Ganga, Brahmaputra, and Indus, which bring along alluvial silt to this region. So that's why this area became the most fertile one. Alright, from all sector, agriculture, irrigation sector, and slowly everything developed in this area. Alright, and it became the most densely populated areas. Okay. Next, if you see the coastal areas also provide sea routes for trading and traveling purposes. Now, coastal areas, they provide sea routes. Suppose we have Kerala, we have Tamil Nadu, we have Madras, Goa, Kolkata. Okay, so all these comes under these coastal areas. So they provide sea routes for trading and traveling purposes. Now, if you see for an example, suppose Arkmendu is a small town that lies 7 kilometers from Puducherry. Alright, so during the Chola period, it was a major port and it was known to have trade contacts with Rome. Understood? So this way, different plain areas, coastal areas, they provided different useful thing for the people. Okay, so that's why these geographical land masses, they are very important for our history also. Okay, so that's all we have in this session. See you in the next session. Bye bye.